Now let us discuss the second word or as a basic connective in the statement. Now same thing, any two simple statements, any two simple statements, it can be more than two also, okay. So I am just writing it, any two simple statements can be connected by the word or to form a compound statement. Now we have already gone through simple and compound statements as discussed earlier, that we are going to use word and. Now the second word which we are going to use for a compound statement, that is or, okay. Now example we are having two lines intersect at a point, two lines intersect at a point or are parallel. Now what a lovely statement, what a lovely example here it is. Two lines intersect at a point. Now suppose these are the two lines, okay. Now they are intersecting, they can be intersecting, they can touch each other or they are parallel to each other, okay. So we are having two lines intersect at a point or are parallel. So just breaking it into the two simple statements, we can write it P as two lines intersect at a point, okay, nice, one simple statement. Then for Q, two lines are parallel. So same sentence we have used here. Now the thing is as we have discussed in the or and part, is or also we are going with the daily life, it is having the same sense connective everywhere? No, sometimes it sounds different, okay. For example, we are having 5 or 6 bottles of Coca-Cola are lying there. Now here or is not connective, 5 or 6 bottles, what it shows? It just shows the indication for the number of bottles approximately, okay. Here or is not connective, but in we are going to use or in two distinct ways. One is inclusive and one is exclusive. Let me define it. Now let me tell you what it is. Now as a connective in reasoning, the word or is used in two distinct ways. Now what are that? What are the two distinct ways? Number one is inclusive or, and number two we are having exclusive or. Now I am just going to give you an examples for this part, inclusive or and exclusive or. Now inclusive or, what it means that, now when used for this part, when used for at least one of the two one of the two alternatives. That is what? It is inclusive OR. Now suppose alternatives are given to us and we can use any of the one alternative and the sense of the sentence is okay. We are recognizing the sense. Now for example, we are having, now a square is, what can we define it now? How can we define it? A square can be defined as a polygon having, or you can have a polygon with, if it sounds better, a polygon with 4 sides or a polygon with 4 sides, what is a square, or a polygon with 4 vertices. Okay, so we can get it. I have not written a polygon with 4 equal sides like this. I just want to make clear for the inclusive part. Okay, a square can be defined as a polygon with 4 sides or a polygon with 4 vertices. Okay, so this becomes what? This becomes inclusive part. Okay, now for the exclusive part. For the exclusive part, here we have written when used for at least one of the two alternatives. Here, when used for exactly one of the two given alternatives. Again we are having number of examples for this part also. When used for exactly one of the two given alternatives, now it can be either one but not both, nor none. In very simple language we can go for this part also. Now for example, we are having a passenger can travel by plane in business class or in economy class. Now what this shows? What this shows? This shows that a person wants to travel. First thing, if he wants to travel, he can go with the business class. Two alternatives are there, business class or economy class. He can go either, he can go with either of the one, either for the business or for the economy class. He can't go for both the together. Okay, he can't use while traveling both the classes together. Okay, so that's what here or is what? Here or is the exclusive or. Okay, now there can be another example. And second thing is, suppose he don't want to travel, then it's all right, then he can use for go for none. Now there can, second example can be there, let it be two horses are on a track, they are running, any one horse can win. The condition which we have here, among the two, either suppose one is, number is 1 and then second, either one wins or the second wins. Okay, either one wins or the second wins. We can't say that both win together. Okay, so this is what here when we are using or, that is what? That is exclusive. So for the or we are having inclusive and exclusive.